So, good morning everyone. My name is Neil Zenning. I'm the CCO at Bigpoint. C in this case was in the past commercial. Right now I'm in charge of the communication of the company. In fact, it's right, I came from Korea. I don't feel jet lagged. I'm quite surprised. And yeah, while we heard in the morning something about selling or earning money and selling ads, earning money and selling goods, I tell you, we earn money in doing entertainment and selling virtual goods, and that's quite exciting. But coming to the point, who are Bigpoint? I can tell you so far, I believe, is by far bigger than you might actually think. And what we are a browser games company, first of all. What means browser games? If you have a look at the gaming market, you will see it's a huge market with a lot of revenues. A couple of years ago, everyone was laughing about it, said, there's no money to earn. Then suddenly we heard about games like World of Warcraft, we heard about the classical gaming companies, the consoles became bigger and bigger. And obviously it seemed to be a lot of money to earn. And the final end, we saw that there were two segments growing quite strong. We had on the one hand a hardcore gaming segment with consoles, with big MMOs like World of Warcraft. On the other hand, we saw there's another segment with a lot of casual games, like companies like Pogo, Zynga, Real, AOL Games, several others, King.com maybe in the skill gaming space as well. And the last company, and I'm sure everyone heard about you, and this shows games is not any more small, was Playfish, that they just recently sold the companies after being founded for 25 months to Electronic Arts. Where we are right now, we also have the same idea like the casual gaming companies. We offer our games for free just around the browser, so you don't have any kind of download installation. You just can access the game. But we are, in terms of games, totally different to the casual gaming companies. We say at Real Games, we target a more male audience. We say 16 to 35, that's our audience, spending a lot of money inside of these games. I want to show you right now with some help of Marco. Anyway, maybe I talk and show you what's coming right now, or hopefully coming.
Like this. Let me see.
And Apple is playing Windows Media File, I hope.
Yeah, we just need to view.
It's right now the terms of, or the quality developed nowadays in a browser. And this is a browser game, absolutely free. You don't need to download anything, install anything. This enables us to develop these kind of games and offer these games to people sitting in the university, sitting at work, want to have a break. You don't need to have any kind of administrator rate. You had maybe a bad day, so you can feel free, get all your aggressions out, and you will make a good business on the second half of the day. And what you can do, this is just a technical demo of the game. You can drive cars, you can drive motorbikes, jet skis, fly with airplanes, bicycles, whatever you can imagine, just out of the browser. And if you have a look, I don't know how many people of you are really playing video games, but if you have a look what's nowadays developed in consoles, you will see that this is already coming close to a console quality. I would say it's a PlayStation 2 quality just out of the browser. And with one very big difference, these games you can just enter for free, you play against a huge community, and you decide when you want to pay. And now we switch back. It's a good teamwork here. Thanks, Marco. Another big differentiation point between Bigpoint and many other gaming companies, also a big difference to Zynga and Playfish, in fact, we don't depend on one distribution partner. When you have a look at Bigpoint, we have more than 1,000. And we were working on it for a long, long time, but on the other hand, we are not depending on any regulations on Facebook being changed regarding promotion, regarding access. All of these partners you see, when you go to the gaming section, you will see it's our partners. As a good example, I can tell you a company like MTV from Viacom. We started with MTV in Germany successfully. Then it worked out. We started with MTV on a pan-European level. So in the UK, in France, in Poland, in Italy, in Spain, wherever you visit MTV and you go to the gaming section, you find our games. This was then expanded to Latin America, and quite soon it will be also available in the US. And this is how we build up our media partnerships. And as you see on the TV side, there are a lot of partners, a lot of big brands, and we were in fact the first gaming company who was really working so close with broadcasters and delivering a new revenue stream to broadcasters. So before I come right now to the end, I want to tell you something about our business model. We found out there's, of course, a big market size in terms of users you might monetize via advertising, but we always say we are right now more than 300 people. If we would focus on advertising, we would be probably 10 and not 300 plus. So the real money is in microtransactions. And the reason is very simple. You will have, when you take a huge user base and you can monetize maybe 10 to 15% of your active users, you will have some users who maybe have the money to spend this week €2 inside of the game. You will have others who are maybe willing to spend 10, and you have others who are willing to spend 50, 100, 200. And it's very simple. If you go to subscription and you take one pricing point, you're always wrong. That's what we learned in the business school. And we offer, very simple, the possibility from spending nothing to spend as much nearly as you want. And this enables us to develop the company. This was the reason why NBC Universal, with a Peacock Fund together with GMT, acquired 70% of the company based on a 70 million valuation, 70 million euro, $110 million valuation at this time last year. And it's our big target, in fact, with the company. Right now, we are the third biggest gaming portal in the world in terms of traffic, and we want to be the biggest very soon. And here's the last chart with a standard fact that you hear so often. Yeah, what's maybe interesting for many of you, the number of users. And what we do, we really count user. So we don't count, like many others, every instance as one user, because that's not a single user. We count every email address, every unique email address as a user. And right now we have more than 95 million. We will break the 100 million users this December, and we are growing every day with about 250,000 new registrations. That's it so far. Thank you very much.